Hey there, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and I'm checking in for Wellness Wednesday. It's been a couple of weeks, but life happens, but we're here today, and I want to talk for a minute about sleep. We hear people all of the time, I'm sure you do too, complaining about sleep, not getting enough sleep, not being able to sleep, having insomnia, having a partner that is really loud and snores and keeps you from sleep. I mean, sleep comes up all the time, kids who don't sleep, etc. So I figured it was time to share some of our tips for some really good deep sleep that we have experienced the last couple of years. When we first started with Young Living 3.5 years ago, we were in that phase of not sleeping very well. And we had kiddos who we'd put them in bed, and it would be like the 30-minute time after prayers, after lights out, that they were popping up out of bed and they needed water and they needed to go to the bathroom and they had this going on and that going on. You guys know what it's like. It was exhausting. And since Young Living, we now have really pleasant, quick and easy bedtime routines. It is really quite awesome. And our kids ask for oils and some of these products each night so that they can sleep well. They know it helps them. In fact, last night we had tucked them in and I had not done any of their oils, and a couple minutes later one of them popped up and he said, "Do you have any oils to help me sleep?" And so I oiled him up, I put some on him, and I sent him to bed, and he said, "If I'm not asleep in a few minutes, please come and turn on my diffuser." I said, okay. So I walked into his room probably 3 minutes later and he was out for the count. I was like, yes! Oils to the rescue again. I love having these natural tools in my arsenal to help with so many things, including our sleep. Sleep is important. God made us to take a break every evening, every night, and just get away from life, turn the brain off, and shut down and rest. We need rest. Rest is a gift from God. And it makes me sad that so many of us struggle with this gift that we need for our health and our stress and our overall well-being. So a couple of tips for sound sleep. One of them is exercise and hard work. So I know when I am working out regularly that I look forward to going to bed and being able to just go to sleep. In fact, now when I go to bed, my head hits the pillow and I'm out within 5 minutes. I would say 98% of the time. So these things do work, guys. Exercise and hard work will allow you to sleep better. Another one, we've all heard this, is a regular schedule for the morning and the evening. If you're getting up early, then you can go to bed at a decent time and get to sleep. You're tired when it gets to the evening time, but if you're sleeping until 9 or 10 one day and then 6 a.m. the next day, that your regular schedule is going to mess with your sleep cycle. So if you can get up at a regular time and then go to bed at a regular time with a routine of how you kind of wind down and how your kids wind down, that's going to be helpful. We have a set bedtime for the kids and we remind them about 30 minutes prior. Then we do things like, hey, go get your pajamas on, now brush your teeth, go read your Bible in bed, we'll be in a few minutes to pray with you. That's our routine, and it helps to shut the body down. Another one is to not eat before bedtime, and we've been guilty of this so many times, but if you go to bed with a full stomach, especially some kind of junky foods, that's going to keep you up at night. So not eating right before bed is another key for sleep. Another key is to read a book instead of spend time on your phone, which I'm guilty of this, so I can't say that I'm perfect in this area. But I do know that when I turn to my Bible or a devotional book or something else besides my phone, I get drowsy a little bit quicker and I'm able to fall asleep a little bit sooner. Also praying, having that time, that quiet time at the end of the day to reflect and to meditate and to thank God and to give our cares and concerns to Him is a really big help for our sleep. If I'm holding on to all that stress, I'm going to have a fitful night. But if I'm able to give it to Him and pray and release it, then my sleep is sweet. He wants to give sweet sleep to His children. So definitely make that connection with God part of your evening routine. Then there are a couple of Young Living products that help me, my husband, and my kiddos sleep, and I want to share them with you. The one that we hear most often is lavender, and lavender essential oil comes in the starter kit, and it is super for helping to kind of shut the brain off and quiet the brain down. It doesn't help me get to a sound sleep, but it helps me to relax. Another thing that I'm super looking forward to is lavender bath bombs from Young Living. I can just imagine that putting these in the tub and laying there before bed would almost put me to sleep in the tub. Okay, so bath bombs with the lavender, huge tip for going to sleep. Also, this oil, cedar wood, it is a really inexpensive oil. I think it's around $10 or $11 for this big bottle, and this helps with sleep. I believe that it helps your body to produce some extra melatonin. I can't tell you all the chemistry, I don't really know. I just know that cedar wood, especially combined with lavender, helps us to sleep soundly. This one is probably my favorite for sleep, which is Valor. This one knocks me out, like deep, restful sleep with Valor. And I put a little bit on the back of my neck or bottoms of my feet, and I'm out. Also, another little tip, if you have a bed partner that is rather loud through the night, if you catch my drift, a little bit of Valor in the diffuser or on their big toe might help you have a quiet night of sleep. Just saying, you never know. Okay, while Valor was out of stock, I also used Tranquil. This is a roll-on, which makes it super easy. So at night, I just put a little bit on my wrist, sometimes on my neck, and then I just lay there with my wrist next to my nose, and I smell it, and it puts me off to dreamland really quickly. So that's Tranquil. For my kiddos and sometimes for myself, I like the Kids Sense Sleepy Eyes. So this is pre-diluted, completely safe for those kiddos, and I can slap it on the back of their neck or on the front of their neck or on their wrist or put it in their diffuser, and it helps all of us, especially kiddos, go to sleep. Okay, this is another trick of the trade, ImmuPro. This is a chewable tablet that helps strengthen your immune system, and let me tell you, it works. Whoa. When we feel like we're starting to come under an attack or our immune system's under attack, or we need to help prevent some things and maintain our wellness, we all take ImmuPro, and I've been amazed at the results, guys. This is legit stuff here. But as it relates to bedtime, when we take ImmuPro, we take it at night because it actually has melatonin in it. So a natural way to build your immune system and get to sleep quickly. It's a little chewable tablet like this, and we chew it at night right before bed, and we are out like lights at the same time that it's helping to strengthen our immune system and maintain our wellness. So ImmuPro is what we turn to. We used to turn to Benadryl for things like that. No need. I don't even have any in my house anymore, guys. I don't have any. I don't need it. It's been replaced with chemical-free natural stuff. That makes me super happy. Okay, one other combination that some people use is patchouli and orange. And it smells really good in the diffuser, but also can really help with sleep. The cool thing about oils is what works for me might not work for you. I have a friend whose husband loves Panaway to help him sleep. But if you start trialing some natural options, you will find something that helps you to get a good night of rest. So when we're using these Young Living products, we'll put them in our diffuser, which is right beside our bed. I'll sometimes put them on the bottoms of our feet, or on our wrists, or on the back of our neck. It really just doesn't matter. You could spray it on your pillow. It doesn't matter. However you need to help you sleep, just know that there are options. So hopefully some of those tips that I shared at the beginning, as well as all these Young Living products, will give you some hope that you too can have a restful night of sleep. If you have any questions, please let me know, but I want you to sleep well. If we are sleeping well, we are going to be well, and that's the ultimate goal. So just know that you can sleep well, and I'd love to help you with that. Have an awesome rest of the day, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.